Welcome to the Project Management Question and Answer Show. This is the show just for new and aspiring project managers to get advice and tips about your career or project management practices. I'm your host, Josh Nankivel. Subscribe for automatic updates at pmstudent.org. Hey, this is Josh from pmstudent.com. I got a question from Tony from Australia, and he's in a project management course, and they are essentially taking something like a family trip and trying to relate that using a strategic alignment statement or strategic alignment document, which might essentially be like a business case or a charter, to try to take the family trip, and relate it to some higher goals. And so he had a question about how to go about doing that. So without doing your homework for you, Tony, one tip that I have is just to think about this in terms of a company or an organization and how they would select projects to do. Okay, so really what you want in a good organization is to have the projects that are being delivered support in some way and align with the company's vision, mission, values, those types of things. So really, in light of those, you should really have those first. Like, what is the company? What does it stand for? What are its values? What does it want to do? What are the long-term plans that it's trying to achieve? And then the projects that you do should be formulated in light of that, because of that, and support those goals. So really, with your project, with your class project, you're doing the same thing, except the organization is the family and the project is a trip. So think about the family, think about what are the things, what are the values of the family, what are the things that, think really big picture, high level for your family, for a family. What are the things that you want to accomplish? If you have children, it might be educational purposes. A lot of things with raising children come into there. With your spouse, there are all sorts of things you come up with there in terms of what your goals are, and really what's the family for? What's it there for? What's it trying to achieve? That kind of thing. So when you formulate your trip, keep that in mind and plan your trip based on those goals, with those goals in mind. So if you might be going to a museum or a historical location or something like that because you've got an educational value as a part of your family. So that's just one example, but there's tons of other things that you come up with. So when you're formulating your project, make sure that you're not trying to retrofit the project into the values. You don't start with the project first and then go back to the organization's values. What you really want to do is start with the organization's values and then formulate and come up with projects to do that further those goals and those values and that kind of thing. So I hope that helps, Tony. Subscribe for automatic updates at pmstudent.org. Music provided by Derek King Miller of penmachine.com.